30 minutes until departure. Everything's looking good. Need to try and give the floor a hoover and do some washing up before we leave. Just about stowed everything. Gonna have to try and sort a lot out when I get there to make sure that it's not, you know, actually got a proper home. Lovely day out there, but no wind. Well, the wind is westerly, so it's sheltered by the land at the moment. So we're definitely going to have to use the engine to leave harbour just to catch the tide. Beautiful day out there, though. This is just going past Pendennis Castle and Pendennis Point. Should start to get some wind pickup. Disaster number 1 averted. I'll show you what that is later on when I've finished sorting it out. That's Pendennis Castle and Pendennis Point, and on the other side we have Black Rock and St Mawes. Lovely weather at the moment. This must be Coverack Cove there. Have to keep watching out for these pesky fishing buoys. There's quite a few of them out here. Goodbye, Falmouth. See you soon. We're under full sail now, making about 5 knots. The wind is good actually, it's swinging round to the south, which is good because it means I'll be able to go quite a long way on my next tack. Still in sight of land, I can see the lizard. I'm going to go out to sea a bit further and then tack so that I can have a nice long tack. But looking good. It's nice to be under sail and not have the engine noise going in the background. I think I might make myself some breakfast / lunch. Okay, now's probably a good time to tell you about the little incident that I had earlier on. I'll show you it. So basically, this bit of metal here is supposed to be attached to this little bit of metal here, and these ropes, they're my temporary fix to get things working. As you can see, there's a bolt that goes all the way through this gooseneck here which holds the boom onto the mast, and the top has just sheared off while I was winding the sail up. So made a bit of a temporary fix. Please don't look at my knots. But the sail's set quite nicely, and I put some epoxy on the top there to try and make a bump so it doesn't drop down. But my wrench there, what do you call those, pliers, lockable pliers, are invaluable, and they're holding that in place for the time being. So hopefully in the next half an hour that will sort of set. But I'm still going to leave the pliers there just in case. We're under full sail now. This is quite nice at the moment. I'm just going to go and check there's no boats around me that I need to be worried about. That over there is the lizard. I'm sailing quite a long way away from the lizard at the moment because I'm going to tack and come back towards it in a bit. So yeah, all looking good. It's a bit windy and chilly up here, so I'm going to go and pop a pot noodle on or something for lunch. See this is the self-made autopilot, patent pending Rob Harrison. It's I think it used to be part of a bicycle. yeah, the electric autopilot, which is there, is all working and fine. But you know, if a bit of bungee cord will do it, why bother? Okay, so I just made my tack. I went quite a long way out to sea, and then tack, because I know the wind is going to change direction. I know the tide is going to help me a little bit, and I'm absolutely chuffed at how close to the wind I am at the moment. Again, she's very well balanced. She's sailing herself. When I say I tacked, I mean, and when I say she's sailing herself, I mean I was taking a snooze. Set a timer for 15 minutes and just closed my eyes for a bit, and I woke up because she was leaning on the other side. So she kind of decided when to tack herself, and now she's, you know, she's enjoying being on that tack. So more updates on that coming soon. Let me show you the new course though, it's really good. Okay, so the that's us, that's the Scillies. Wind's coming from this direction. So previously we were kind of beating all the way out here, and now we've tacked and we're coming in this direction, and that is really good. I mean, couldn't ask for more, because the other thing is the wind's coming back down in this direction a bit further. So I'm pretty confident that I'll stay on this tack to give me a bit of sea room, but I'm pretty confident I can maybe even make the Scillies on this tack. I'm doing 5 knots, 4.5 knots at the moment, so can't complain. And if I zoom in a bit, you can see there are a few boats around me, but most of them are overtaking me, and none that are gonna give me any worries at all. Oh, that one's coming a bit close. Having said that, probably need to keep an eye out for this boat. I think I've spotted her. She is crossing our path, but I think she may be going faster than us, or we may be going faster. She's also just made a course change. We're making about 5 knots at the moment, but we're going straight into the waves. So I'm going to try and film some of the waves right now, because they're pretty cool. So let me fill you in a little bit about today's goings on. So I went out and around the Lizard, and tacked at exactly the right point, which was really nice, in order to give me a direct path to the Scillies. Unfortunately, you know, what can you do? I would have been arriving at midnight. That's partly because I was delayed because I didn't get propane, and then the channelers didn't have any propane, so I still don't have any propane, except for what's in this cylinder here, so maybe that'll be enough, I don't know. However, there is someone that sells propane on the Scilly, so I might give them a call in a bit. I'm sailing into Newlyn at the moment for a bit of a break, because I may as well do. I've just been looking at the wind and everything, and I may even set off in the dark for the Scillies, because looking at round Newlyn, it shouldn't be too tricky, and I know that the wind is going to die, so if the wind dies, then it means I've got to motor all the way, and you know, with the motor the way that it is, don't really want to do that, a bit rocky. So I'm just chilling at the moment, sailing into the anchorage at Newlyn, and fingers crossed, give it a few hours respite there, and then maybe close my eyes for a bit, wake up bright and early, in the dark perhaps, and set off for the Scillies, because otherwise, if I leave it too late, I'm going to lose the strength in the wind, and the problem is the wind's going to die off, and it's also going to change direction a bit, and it's just going to be really messy. As you can see, I've caught the sun a little bit. I'm trying to spend as much time as possible below, but I like to keep sticking my head up to see what's going on. Yeah, quite tired. It's been a case of kind of set her on a course and let her do her thing. So setting her on the course has been sometimes quite traumatic, quite difficult. Especially the tacking, when I was tying off the wheel in order to balance her and get her the best boat speed. But once I got it set up, she would have gone forever, apart from when one big wave came in and tacked her without my permission. But she actually tacked at exactly the right place anyway. I was just getting ready to tack, so I left her on the new tack. Yeah, so that's Newlyn. I'm heading there now. Not much shipping around me. It should be a sheltered place to spend the night, and looking forward to a bit of a rest. I don't want to get to the Scillys too late as well, because I want a nice big rest before I have to do rowing, just to rest my muscles and you know, give me the best chance possible, give the team the best chance possible. So looking forward to that, and yeah, here's to an early morning. St Michael's Mount. That bit there, that's St Michael's Mount.